Alright. Last class quest from 2.0. We'll unlock them as we go, as the patches unlock. So, last one.
Welcome to the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is the fate that has guided your steps here, friend. Within these hallowed halls, the art of devastation are taught, primeval magics, which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield the power of thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize this moment to confide in me your arcane ambitions.
Yes.
Yes, there are truly no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I will whisper to you the thaumaturgy's beginnings. The nation of Uldar inherited its traditions from the ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Naldthal, who have passed them down from the generations to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The Dweomers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of our Zenith Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thor, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent. Ha! But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove our guild masters that you are possessed of spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word.
This feels like it may be the darkest of the timelines here.
Well, adventurer, will you join our guild, or presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny?
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
A wise decision indeed. To prepare your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of Fundamental Thaumaturgical Principle, 108 of them. Or at least I would, if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you'll just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it is the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild of one who's required. Master Coco Biago, I believe.
I would have read all 108 books. Can we go back and do that method? Like, I want to read the 108 books. I'm ready. Bring it on. I don't want some easy, welcoming method. You are my last class. Come on, bring it on. 108 books. Let's go. I think it would have been fine. I think it would have worked out great. Can you guys imagine if the new player experience was to read 108 books? Like, that's what you get for picking mage. I thought I hated reading. This is my reading character. It's not my main. It's a reading character. This character's all about branching out. Alright. We got our little Coco boys here. Who? What? Oh, Thor's teeth. Man, did your mother ever tell you not to startle a thaumaturge?
Look at that expectant face, Coco Biago. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother.
Oh, Prelate Yayaki. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our names straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling, Kokobuki, with whom you should speak. What is this? Fall has led us to a new aspirant? Ah, Kokobuki. Were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest. And I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all of the manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets, for advancements in this art come only with completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. A confident response. Your name, if you will? Very well, meteor. Let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. My first gift to you shall be an addition to your hunting log. The names of such enemies that will prove suitable to training as a thaumaturge. The second and third gifts are this scepter and shield. Instruments you shall need to focus the destructive force of your will. Did you believe your initiation over? My dear disciple, we have only just begun. Take your new weapons in hand, and I will set you forth upon your first trial. I swear to God if you say ladybugs. So threatening. So threatening. Ooh. All right. The scepter well complements the avid desire for destructive power written upon your features. Now, we shall complete your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay 3 of these creatures before returning to my side. You think you're so great. Great. I don't know, I'm gonna keep these guys straight. Alright. This can only end well. Ridiculous. These are fair scarier than ladybugs. I was a little concerned it was gonna be ladybugs. I need to go to Nald. Nald. Here we go. The nastiest of the star marmots. Some say these marmots have slain the toughest adventurers. Those people can also be known as liars. I need to eat, to prepare for this mighty quest, some raisins. Raisins. I also need to feed my chicken some salad. Maybe eat an extra raisin. Delicious. Alright, here we go. I call upon Blizzard. And 3 hits. How weak are thaumaturges? What are you doing? Oh, ding, 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 ding. Alright, I did it. I did it. I learned something new. Alright. Now I'm going to take on one of these huge hornets. Absolutely huge. They say that I know some of the best hornets. Alright, here comes level 3. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That blizzard was trash. Ding, ding, ding. Level 3. I'm feeling stronger already. There goes the marmot. Okay. Yeah, it almost makes you think that people think that their rotation starts with Blizzard. Because that's what they're given. Ding, ding, ding. There's 4. Let's take on another huge hornet. Nailed it. Okay. Now I need to go find some of these shrews that snap. I think they're over here. Ridiculous. Snapping shrews? Oh, look at you. Got it. These are level 3. This is some mighty large shrews, I may say. Ding, ding, ding. There's 5. Okay. Good. The game could definitely be better about teaching you what the purpose of these are. I mean, the tooltips kind of get you there, but, like, not everybody comprehends tooltips. A lot of people are like, just read the cool tooltips, but, like, reading and comprehension are not... It's not like all reading results in comprehension. Or else we wouldn't need teachers, right? You just read the book and you'd know things. It's like, no, we need people to kind of help you connect the dots. We've given you the facts, now let's connect them. So I'm already swapping gear. That's amazing. I have finished the quest. Let's head back to Little Broski here. This can only end... Well, I'm going to finish this quest today. That's the play for today. Yeah, you don't really do damage. But, like, maybe they don't know that. Okay. You save a ton of MP by only casting Blizzard. That's true. That's true. A lot of MP saved. Maybe they're MP conservationists. Here we go.
You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished his foes. Meteor, I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. Ether, the very stuff of life, exists within all living creatures to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance.
The wellspring of your magical might will also swell in response to moments of extreme terror and duress. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when next you crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you shall know the time has come for you to visit me once more.
Dude, you had me kill a bug and some, like, ferret things. We're good.
Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried, massive, level 6 mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within thaumaturgy, the yawning abyss, a tone penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats of which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, the threat of intimacy, falls within Coco Biago's purview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein.
Ridiculous. Ah, yes, Meteor. I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter of Zozomaya's Guide. The threat of intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear, but the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blades slide through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. That last part makes me queasy no matter how often I recite it. This lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at your person. Thus the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar. The further, the better. Now let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the Silver Bazaar. Next, simply draw back a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in and feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain this scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop, so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Meteor, we pay him in sorcery-blasted bird flesh. They act like the stakes are so high from the very get-go. Everybody else is like, you gotta prove yourself. They're like, no. You will never be able to picture such fearsome vultures. Birds eating fish. Oh, the humanity. Birds eating fish. Oh, how could they find it? Gate of Sultana. Let's do it to it. Oh, I need a mount key. Actions. Mount roulette. The goblinity. Let's head on down. I'm not actually that close to the Silver Bazaar. That's not even in the Silver Bazaar. Who are we? Who's mad that we're attacking stuff out here? Oh. Well, hello. I found a hunt mob. We gotta kill it. This takes forever to cast. Ugh. That's 2 of 3. I need another one. One more. I got you. Okay. Cool. And now I'm level 7. Do I get new gear? No. I think I get new gear at like 10 or something. Yeah, who's mad? I literally just murdered some Kobans. It was fine. Now I'm tossing down fish in the middle of nowhere. Okay. We're now gonna not hide in these bushes where they might not see us, right? We don't want to do that. That would be hard to see us. I'm gonna stand all the way out here. Super, super secret. Way separate from the trees. Oh my gosh, a vulture is eating dead animals. Absolutely crazy. Okay, I killed it. Now who wants to be paid for that? Just to be clear, we killed an animal out here, and it's not these guys that had a problem with it. Nope, nope. It's not these guys that had a problem with it. Nope, 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 nope. What about these people that live up here? This seems like they might not like all that magic being thrown around. Nope, lighthouse is fine. We gotta charge all the way down. As if we'd done it in the town square. And talked to Fafafono, who is so worried for their safety that they operate in the dead center of the town square. Not in a shop. Not in a tent. No. It's fine. It's fine. You're ridiculous. You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee, then. Ridiculous. Here, have some heated up scavenger meat. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist. What brings you out of our bazaar this fine evening? The gentleman here just slew himself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. Not that that's not the sort of flesh I've taste for, you understand. Oh, my brothers, not again. What? What are you gonna do? You're ridiculous. Avano. Ridiculous. Are we supposed to care about that other guy? Seems like we are. Seems like that other guy is he's gonna come back. I would have done this quest. I actually think I did pay attention to this quest, but it would have been back at like when I first got into ARR. So that's been 8 or 9 years or whatever that math has been. So what's nice is like the handful of things I have cleared, I don't remember them. And definitely not in the context of MSQ, because that was too wordy. I'd long since started skipping story by that point. Here we go. I'm ready. Ah, welcome back, Meteor. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact. Face appears unshredded.
It is truly the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury.
It is one of the easier trials, if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favors the fighter who fights from afar. I simply love the look of loathing leveled at me by distant duelists, distressed by my deadly downpour.
If we thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense, our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have the chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages.
Meteor, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield with an avatar of sorceress destruction.
So it is true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Biago, or you, Barney, or Bezel, or Boha.
Coco Buki? What are you doing here?
You promised. You promised you would teach me next.
Well, yes, of course we did, Boosie, but Meteor here was most insistent.
And once again you brushed me aside in the hopes that I abandoned my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you.
Ah, please, Buki. You shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Biago is. That was Coco Buki, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks, and he entered the Alchemist Guild, but yet he yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Coco Boosie's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. And I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible.
Okay. Oh, nice. It's cowl time. My cowl doesn't quite match your cowls, but close enough. I only reached level 8, so I will, I'll be right back. I gotta go do some more hunt log stuff. It should be... I swear to God, ladybugs. Stop with the ladybugs. It's fine. I need duty recommendations. Alright. I got a lot of stuff to kill here. And I don't know where it all is, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's a lot of stuff. And hopefully I can do enough here to go straight through 10 and into 15. Because there's 4 separate hunt logs, which is plenty. It's plenty. Doesn't look like it's any of over here. I want to start here because it's kind of a dead end, so we'll work our way up. Nothing level 5 or below, really, so far. I just assumed this would be a good direction to go. It may not be. Ah, there we go. Syrphid crowds. A is my default opener button, so we'll just move fire there. I don't remember where my things are bound on my Black Mage. I haven't touched my Black Mage since I hit 90. Alright. I haven't really touched any of my DPS once they hit 90. So the order they hit 90 and they just kind of stay there. And you don't have to be good at the game to hit 90. You just have to do your leveling roulette and stuff every day. Or as many days as you want to progress. There we go. This should give me level 9. Oh, there it is. Finally out of mana. I got you. Okay. There's that one. Now, Sprig and Grave Robbers are down the hill. They may be a little bit higher level. They are. They're all the way up at 7. Nailed it. Next one. How many do I need to kill? 3. Okay, and then Kakirin, Swellsheeper, and Yarzin. I'm in Central Thanalan. So I need to kill Sun. Did I not just hit you with that? Thought I pulled that. Come on. Sun Bats, which are in the Clutch. So I need to work back east. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Let's head out to the Clutch. This is a super fast way to level. I'm already 9, about to be 10. Then I'll be able to do the next quest. I'll go ahead and finish all the ones in this zone. Just so that that's done. There's our Sun Bats. First one is right here. Second one right behind me. I can go ahead and put a Thunder on these. Once they take dots, they should die pretty quick. Or Chris will just one-shot them. Down they go. Okay, so there's 10. Oh. Okay. So that should be Sun Bats. And then Blackbrush. These are just further north still. Shell Sweepers. Are they up by Cutter's Cry? I literally don't know where they are. Somewhere up here. Don't see them yet. I haven't had to do Cutter's Cry. I would assume it's ants by Cutter's Cry. It is ants. Okay, so I need... Oh, they're Kakirans. They're in the Rat's Nest. They're in the Rat's Nest. We already had to kill them for the other class. My god, these poor Kakiran can't catch a break. They're just getting pummeled. Alright. There's one. There's 2. How many? 3. There's 3. Okay, so now they're all dotted up. Start murdering the first one. I should be getting heals from my bird, so it should be fine. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Last one. I think it's just 3. Just 3. Cool. That gets me to level 11. If I do the level 10 quest, I'll have to do hunt stuff while I'm out. So wherever it sends me, I need to do hunt stuff so that I can hit 12. If I just finish this tier, it should do it. Like, 2,500 is a huge amount of experience to bonus on top of all of these. So, Western, Western, Western. So as long as the quest takes me into Western Thanalan, that would be perfection. Because I got 3 things to take out in Western, and then I get to move on to Tier 2, which is great. Charge on. Thaumaturge's Guild. The best class quest is the question. The best class quest. This will be my last one. So once I have this, hopefully I can kind of put together my favorite class quest. Maybe we'll compare them, sum them up a little.
Yes, Meteor. Yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to bind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Coco Bonnie. Go to him. Hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Pausti.